with some Christmas wrapping because I have a hard time sitting down and I could just really use the help. I could really use the company today. As you can see, it's like super raining outside, and I guess I just got the blues. And I have all these presents to wrap and parcels to send. So we're in Canada, West Coast, Bella Coola. The mail actually has already gone out for today, but if I don't get organized today, I won't, like if I don't, I gotta take some of these things to the mail because it's getting near Christmas. So are you guys organized for your Christmas stuff? Or what? I am not. Hey, how's it going, Tricky Ricky? I just wanted to come on while Wolf was at school, just because it's been like, while I super enjoyed doing lives with him, I'm trying to like get him to be, oh wow, must look good. Must be really good. Yeah, I didn't finish the reef last night. He needed to try and get ready for bed, and then, yeah. How late did you stay up? I was up at like 3 in the morning having a shower because I was just like, I don't know, I just couldn't sleep last night. I had a lot of chronic pain. So, what, are you decorating your whole house? Yeah, I've noticed that. Live streams definitely get me all the subs. And I have ADHD and I have anxiety bad. And it's really hard for me to sit here and just like do this. So it super helps me to do lives. But I've just been finding like Wolfgang's energy is just almost too much. Like he's really excited to do a live, but it's really gotten me thinking like, I don't know, is he even like old enough to like handle doing the lives, you know? Like I know he really likes them and it's good for his confidence, and I want him to, I would really like it if he would take over the channel one day when he gets older. But he wants to do like gaming stuff, which is fine. But his energy lately, he just has a lot of energy and he just wants a lot of recognition, and it's cool, I think, to like, yeah, it's like a lot more mellow, right? And maybe it's like, I'm not saying I'm still gonna do streams with him, but I've just noticed his energy's really up. Hey, Dylan, how's it going? His energy lately is like, we both like just feeling the Christmas vibe, right? There's like full moon, almost the holidays. It's just me and him hanging out here. So like he's been definitely like struggling about like, I haven't really been talking to my mom, or I don't talk to my sister, and his dad's not here, and his other family he doesn't talk to that much. And, like, we try to keep in contact, but life is life. It's okay. It's okay. I've got a lot of anxiety today, so myself, and like, you see how dark it is out there? It's super dark. And I'm just trying to get these presents organized while Wolf's at school. Yeah, it is coffee time. It's coffee and let's get the presents going. Wolfgang's got 3 cousins. It is green, but we're on like that rain warning, so it's like pouring down rain. It's been dark all day. Sometimes I really like the rain because you can like relax, right? How much snow have you got, Tricky Ricky? So this one's bath bombs. This is for Wolf's cousin. I'm gonna send my mom the globe with my grandma's ashes in it, even though we're kind of like kind of grouchy at her right now. Still send her a gift, right? I don't know. That's a good question. There's no point in like cooking a turkey. So I don't know. Maybe pizza? Christmas pizza? What do you guys think? What are you gonna have? Things are really expensive down here too. Like, I wouldn't mind a turkey, but it would probably be like $90. So I'm not gonna buy a turkey just for us for $90. You know what I mean? But I can make pizza and Wolf will eat that. I'll probably have soup. I do have chicken soup. What are you going to eat? What was that before it disappears there? TKZ, what are you going to have for Christmas? Yeah, happy Christmas. I know, or Merry Christmas. Oh, it just fits. Work. I'm a terrible present wrapper. Terrible. These are Wolfgang's. I'm just sending out some of Wolfgang's like baby book things because they're still good, right? Oh yeah. What is the Italian traditional dish that you're gonna have? I should try to cook something different, maybe get him interested in it, but he's definitely got some like severe like food aversions. He's getting a little bit better, but oh, that would be good. Yeah, I haven't made a lasagna in like forever. But again, like we're in a small town, everything's so expensive. It's so expensive. It's just like, oh, I should put this in here. I should have put this in here. I got Wolfgang's pictures. I'll slide one in. Slide one in the top. His school pictures. Why? Dylan, you don't need to delete Tricky Ricky. It's okay. We're buddies. It's all good. But thanks for being up on the moderation. Oh, that sounds good. Tacos would be good. Hey, Dylan. Yeah, I appreciate that. But Tricky Ricky's in a lot of my like lives and stuff, so unless he said he probably didn't go say anything. Dylan moderated you, but I just asked him not to, please, because we're buddies and it's all good. So that's why I kind of haven't like gone forward with the moderator thing, is because like, I mean, I'm getting to know you guys, but I don't know you guys, so I wasn't quite sure how that was gonna roll, right? Oh, that's all right. Okay, it was an accident. Because I am so gullible, and I'm like afraid of being like taken advantage of again, or whatever. You guys, the depression is bad. I think maybe, you know what I think it is? I think my pain is bad. I think that's what's getting to me, is my chronic. I think my chronic pain is getting to me, and it's making it like, making all the things that we're having to deal with seem worse. And like, Wolf's struggling at school, and I don't know what to do, and I'm just like constantly like, constantly trying to think of things. Thanks very much. So I got this book today. This is it's an anxiety relief guide and workbook for kids. So that's the other part of the reason why I'm doing the live like today. because I'm going to have to read this and work on some of it. I probably need this book, right? I'm diagnosed with generalized. It is. It's like a parent's practical strategies and fun exercises to help kids overcome worry, build confidence, and find calm. But I probably need this one. If you guys don't know, or if I haven't said before, I went to the ED clinic at St. Paul's Hospital in Vancouver. Yeah, Wally, that's a really good idea. It's just the problem is like, the problem's probably me, because I'm not very good at like, I'm not very good at being consistent, because I get like frustrated, and I'm not a very good like discipliner, you know? So maybe this book is, maybe it's more for me. Just like last night, he was like, can we play Hot Wheels when we get home? And like, the last thing I want to do is play Hot Wheels. Right? I really don't. But he wants to, so. Thanks. I had a bad sleep. Really bad sleep. I just like lay there. But I listened to, the like 7 philosophical strategies from Nietzsche that people don't want to talk about. And so like 2 examples is like, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and God is dead. You guys have probably heard those before. So that was okay. I listened to that this morning, although I should have gone to work. They called me to go to work, but I was just like so strung out that I don't dare like go to work and watch other people's kids. I had some things I had to do too for my business, but I don't want to like, you know, watching people's kids is sacred. So I didn't want to like go when I'm not feeling like I've got this, like I've got a lot of patience to deal with it. But it was very interesting about like, because I've read like Immanuel Kant's metaphysics, moral metaphysics before, but I didn't really like be able to like condense it or like break it down into one simple statement. And the video I was watching today was saying that like Immanuel Kant and his book on metaphysics, moral metaphysics or metaphysical or whatever, it's, you guys, if you look up Immanuel Kant, it's probably one of his most famous ones. So he's a German philosopher too, same with Nietzsche. And so his book is about how morals, it's like you can't go wrong with morals. Like you just be humble, you just be subservient, you toe the line, and like that is good. And so like Nietzsche proposed the idea that like morals are actually created by the weaker of our race to like control the strong in the race. So like basically like strength and pride, we're taught that it's like wrong, or like to be to lie in situations where lying is useful, and to tell the truth in the situations where truth is not useful maybe. But it's like, or like how truth is like subject to circumstance, which I very much like resonate with, because like I always like to say like the truth is the truth, but like sometimes in different situations the truth can have different meaning, right? So that was kind of an interesting, I think I fell asleep when I got to that point, but that was really interesting little like blurb about it. I'll have to get back into, I guess one of the things about like healing from your grief that you've got in your life is you get a chance to what? get back into your projects that you like so much, right? Hey, Missy. So, yeah. So I've got this bag that I'm gonna send to my. This is gonna go to my Wolf's grandpa. It's pretty cool, hey? And put one of Wolf's pictures in there. So then we got. I think that there is more. I feel like there's more gifts coming today, so. Do you guys think I should wrap this even if it's got like a little bit of a thing on it? It's still a good book. It's I Spy Everything for 2+. So what are you up to, Missy, you see? And Wally, are you at work today or what's going on? It sure is raining like really hard outside. I really want to get all this stuff wrapped up and on the go, but this is like the project that I don't want to do so bad. This is a project that I don't want to do, and I can tell because I'm just like putting it off, putting it off, putting it off, putting it off, all this stuff. What was it? So what do you do? What do you do when it's like too cold for masonry anymore? I told the daycare lady that I'm gonna, if she needs me tomorrow, I'm gonna go tomorrow. Cool. Very cool. I'm hoping that my mom will like this globe. Even though, like, I'm pretty mad at her right now. Just for being like, oh, cool. I do, actually, because I like to be active, and I, like, would have gone out and been active this morning, and maybe my mood would have been better, but... And I mean, I live in the rainforest, so it's not like adverse to the rain or whatever, but some days you're just like, man, I don't want to run 6, or I don't want to like half run, half walk 6 kilometers. Oh, that's cool. That is what I wanted to do today, actually, honestly, too, was like try to like post some of my resin locally and see if I could get rid of some stuff for Christmas, because like I know that if I post some stuff on our local sites that some people will buy some stuff, but I'm just such a procrastinator. Procrastinate my life away here. So how much jewelry do you sell there, Wally? Do you sell lots? And Missy, do you like the sunny climate? How hot is it in California right now? I want to come to California. Well, my friend told me that next year, actually in Dawson Creek, there's going to be Monster Jam. So if my passport plans don't work out, can always go there. Sorry, I just kind of like dropped off. How much are you gonna sell a gram of gold for too? Like, what is a gram of, well, don't tell me how much you're gonna sell for it. I like your contests. They look like they're fun. Looks like there's a lot of kids that get into it. That's pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet. Alright. Wolfgang's not here to do that, but whatever. Okay, so that was the globe that I put the ashes in, because it's my mom's ashes. So are you selling that locally, or are you going to ship it? Or it's my grandma's ashes. Are you going to ship it out? Cool. Very cool. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna send this clock to my sister-in-law. Don't tell her, but I made this clock. This is one of the only ones that like works really good, so. But the tines on it. Let's put them all at the top. Looks cool though, right? I like it. I hope she likes it. I think she'll like it. Okay, so I put I'm just gonna wrap it like lightly, I guess, and just hope that it gets there in one piece. Yeah. I know, I wish I could send it. I don't know how long. Do you know how long it takes? I guess I should see how long it takes a package to get to your place from my place. I mean, I guess this time of year is probably not a fair indication. I wonder, I could freeze it before I send it. Banana bread lasts a week, right? Yeah, it turned out pretty good, actually. Turned out pretty good. Wolfgang didn't even complain. But he was pretty jazzed at me last night. He was so full of energy, like, I don't even know. They give me... People are always like, you need to get him to bed earlier. And, like, I swear, you guys, like, last night he spent, like, an hour before we did a live. Yeah, I know, right? Let's win the lottery. Spent like an hour roaring like a dragon. He was just like, raw, and then like jumping up and down, jumping up and down. And I was like, okay, like, okay. I'm on the West Coast. And we went for a bike ride yesterday. Like, I got some film for you guys, right? We went for a bike ride. He complained that his legs hurt because we haven't been for a bike ride for a long time. And we went for a walk. He played in the sand. And, like, when he plays video games, he jumps up and down. He doesn't, like, sit. So we played some video games yesterday, which I don't let him all the time, but have been lately just because his school... It's because it's been hard for him at school to like fit in, so I feel kind of bad, right? And I've been tired. So excuses for me. But we laid in bed for like 3 or 4 hours, and he just like, I tried listening to stories, tried reading books, tried like keeping the light off, like so yeah. Hopefully today when he gets home, he's actually tired. I hope so. I really hope so. Yeah. And look at it. It's so dark out there. It's so raining. So I'm going to keep, like, uploading some of those videos. Like, I really want to use my new phone, so I'm trying not to make any new videos on my phone, so you're going to see. I am. I know I'm trying to, like, I stayed home today and I actually, like, slept a bit, which I never do. I never get up and go back to bed. And I had a bath, and I feel terrible about it, I guess. That's what it is I feel really guilty for taking the time to, like, just relax. And I'm trying to do this Christmas present thing. But yes, I am. I had some weird dreams when I was sleeping that didn't help. Christmas, I don't know. Christmas is okay, but yeah. That's what it is like, so I've been listening to all these YouTube things so I can, like, be strong and I can, like, accept the darkness of the void. Right? Did you have some too? Mine sucked. They sucked. They were traumatic. And I was just like, oh my God. I don't want to be dreaming this. Oh my God. But whatever. I guess that's what it's about. Okay, I'm gonna send a cake, a Cool Pop. I'm gonna try to, anyways. Do you ever like not have enough paper, so you put like another piece of paper on top? Like, this isn't gonna work. That's not gonna work. But I got Wolf these like, hey Carrick, how are you feeling today? I got him these Pete the Cat books, so that might help. With the packages, it's always about, oh, okay, I know what we can do. Let's wrap this one. Hey, Dylan, this one's going to my mother-in-law, ex-mother-in-law, my still mother-in-law, whatever it is. Whatever it is, whatever it be, whatever will be. The future is ours to see. Que sera, sera. Yeah, so I just don't buy it. I just don't buy. Me neither. It's not like I don't know how to do lots of cool things. Well, that's cool. I do know how to do lots of cool things. That's not the problem. Is the place nice, Carrick? What do you think? Are you guys like upgrading or are you downgrading? Which is kind of a weird question, but I'm gonna ask it anyways. Oops. That's okay. Though, right? That's okay. This kid the other day, he's like something about one day me dying in my house or whatever, and I just like looked at him. I was like, I'm not dying in my house, kid. I'm going to the old folks home. Hey, yes, I am in Canada. And the like look he gave me, he was just like, I was like, yeah, man, I'm going into the old folks home where someone could wipe my butt. And then he kind of like laughed or whatever, but he was definitely shocked to begin with. I don't know why he thinks that, I don't know. I guess some people die in their homes. My grandma died in her home, but I don't think it's a standard anymore that you get to die in your home, right? My grandma fought tooth and nail to die in her home. That's for sure. So, yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Is it like just like less property or like less house or like no, thanks, Dylan. I appreciate that. Yeah, I hope you get some good help too. There, Carrick. I hope that things get better. Oh, yeah. Well, I live in a manufactured home, and it's not like, definitely like as they get older. I don't like the drywall. I hate the drywall. The roof, my roof's gonna need to be, I moved in here in 2017, so I've already had like one leak in Wolfgang's room, but I think it had to do with vents. Okay, so this grandma. All right, you guys, I think I'm getting somewhere. I'm getting somewhere, I think. I think I am getting somewhere. Ugh. Okay, I need more paper. Give me a minute. Need more paper. So the one cool thing though is I have all this Christmas cat paper, which is super cool. Speaking of cats, there was like a bang on the door last night. Yeah, it's good to see you. Yeah, that is. That is. But, well, maybe you'll get some help and a miracle will happen and can get back to like real living. Right? Okay, I'm gonna tuck Wolfgang's photo. I'm hoping he uses this bag or he likes this bag or whatever. I got it from Temu. And of course I didn't cut enough paper. Never do. Never do. Okay, well let's go back to the K-pops and maybe I got enough paper for them. What do you think? Yeah. Sure. Hey, how's it going? We're just wrapping presents. I'm just using you guys. Yeah. Yeah. Feels to that. This property that I'm on here, I actually grew up on this property. My dad and my mom bought it before, when I was 1 or something or whatever, and then so I grew up here all through my high school years. I went to live with my dad for a little while after I graduated, and then my mom like rented this property out, and then same thing, I guess I kind of always thought that she would just like give it to me, but she sold it, and a few years later when I broke my back and I got my settlement, I bought it back and put this house on here with the money from that. No, actually, they caught 8 bears. Back. Am I back now? There we go. Can you hear me now? It was just my that's my alarm to get going to go get Wolf. I've got a little bit more time though. Okay, good. See, like, so even though I sat here with you guys and I worked on these presents, like, I don't have anything to take to the post office. Sometimes, you know, sometimes I love having ADHD because I'm constantly on the move. I've always got like tons of energy. I'm creative. And then other times I hate it because I like can't get organized for the life of me. You know what I mean? So I like take medication so I can get organized, and it does help. It does calm me down a bit, but ew, what was that? Sick. Wash your dishes, yo. Yeah, I like my fans. You guys are a lot of fun. You guys keep me company. Otherwise, I would be sitting. I mean, I have friends in town, but it's different now, especially since I went like totally sober, right? I have one other girlfriend actually who just like went totally sober, but she's still smoking the cigarettes, and I think I'm okay now to hang out with people that smoke cigarettes. I don't think that I'll like have an urge to have a cigarette, but I get a little bit like, I don't know, I just get a little bit like, everybody's smoking, like what am I doing, chewing gum? You know? Anyways, it's kind of a silly thing, but I think that like that's probably at the root of a lot of like addictions is like people don't want to be left out, right? Maybe. I think so. I think so. Because I've also heard like an addict say like, well, if they're doing it, I'm going to be doing it. So it's kind of like, I feel like there's some sort of, I don't know. When you see someone else doing something, you got to have it, right? Human nature. No, I actually don't speak French. I learned French when I went to school, but all I can say is like, je m'appelle Tess. My name is Tess, and bois de toilet or something. Bois de l'eau. Bois de l'eau. All right. Yeah, yeah. Or je t'aime, I can, which is I love, or parlez-vous français. We watched, and they still watch that. I am from Canada, and yeah, they do teach you French, but let me tell you, when you get out of school, you forget it all. You forget it all. Or at least I did. I don't know, maybe some people that are actually like teachers remembered, but not me. That's for sure. Okay, well, I feel silly about this. Okay, so what I really actually wanted, yeah, croissant. Wolf loves that croissant. What I really wanted to get mailed is these to my mom. Those bookends that I made. And they got 3 different modes or whatever. And you can change the batteries on these. And so they have Unsea. This is actually called Unsea, which is Unsea, but locally we call it old man's beard. Oh yeah, and you asked a question about the man-eating bear. So no, they caught 8 bears, the COs, and they said that they like did all this like forensic testing on them, and none of the bears were the bears that were involved in the attack. So apparently they collared and relocated those 8 bears, and they're all like bedding down for winter somewhere else. We had a whole pile of COs come in from out of town. They were actually staying next door, because the people next door have a B&B. So if you come to Bella Coola and you stay at, what is it, New Statson B&B or something, you'll be right beside Maddogmountainarts. Exciting piece of knowledge, right? So they were all over there. But yeah, it's kind of, definitely the locals are very upset about it. Like, well, I don't know. It's like, it seemed to have sparked a lot of small town drama, because like the Nuhawk, which are the indigenous people of this area, are like, bears are a big part of their traditions, right? A big part of their like history. I think that they probably even believe that like when people die, they become like the spirit of the bear kind of thing, right? So a lot of them don't want, like, there used to be grizzly bear hunt, like trophy hunting, and you could hunt grizzly bears. Or you were allowed to, not allowed, not that it was encouraged, but like when my grandpa, when the old timers were here, if there was a bear that was like breaking into your house or people's houses, that bear would be scared off with a gun, right? And the 3 S's there on that one: shoot and shovel and shuss up, right? But we don't do that anymore. The bear hunt has been banned since like 2019, 2018, 2020 or something like that. So it's definitely like a preserved kind of atmosphere now. There's a lot of people that like think that the bear hunt needs to come back, and then there would be less bears. It's a very controversial issue, but because there was children involved in the incident, that like really adds to the layers of controversy, because obviously one of the mothers of one of the girls that got really hurt, she's super upset because now that man-eating bear, yeah, now that man-eating bear is still on the loose. And like, while the COs said they haven't found any sign of it, so what? I was at the river yesterday, and like, I'm not a tracker, but there was bear prints on the beach. So out of the 8 bears that they collared and caged and relocated, there's still one on my beach with like paws like this, right? So, and that got me quite sketched out when we were out there yesterday. That in combination with the eagles, because there was like 3 eagles flying around, and that probably meant that there was something to eat there, because otherwise they wouldn't have been hanging around. No, but you should have seen, they were like, they're online, they're doing like reels and speeches, and like, they're trying so hard. And like, I don't know if you saw, Bella Coola was like all over the news, all over the place. People were talking about the Bella Coola man-eating bear attack, and the numbers of people were like way over exasperated. But what is true about the situation is like 3 children were really hurt and had to go to the hospital, plus 1 adult. And 2 cans of bear spray were emptied on this mother bear and her cubs, and it did nothing. So you know, so I've started like carrying a knife, but like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be dead getting to use that knife probably, or severely mauled or whatever. It's a hard thing. All the kids are really upset and blah, 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 blah. But anyways, there's so much politics. It's all over Facebook. It's all over, like, I don't know, people are talking about it. Everyone's got their opinions. But next year, we know there's going to be a man-eating bear out there at large. So I will continue to try to make rock videos for you guys, but I'm definitely going to have to step up my game. Maybe I'm going to have to get my pal, which I don't really want to, but maybe I'm going to have to. I know thank you for that. I just, I try, but I actually can't rest because I think about all the million things that I need to do, and I just lay there. No, and they shouldn't, but like, I don't know what it's like in the States, but in Canada, the political climate of Canada is the people just argue with each other. So then the government, like, you know what I mean? Thanks very much, Wally. I feel like maybe that's why our government is so wishy-washy too, is because everybody's like always arguing. I don't know, it's silly. It's silly. So, I don't know, hopefully something happens. But hey, I guess we'll find out next year. I don't think those bears are going to sleep very long anyways. Yeah, and see, like, maybe if an elder does, like, if an elder does something, then there won't be, like, very much repercussions. Or, like, somebody might do something quietly, we'll see, but we will see. Okay, so, and this is the box I chose. So the cool thing about mailing the resin is, like, look at that. It fits perfectly. The cool thing about mailing the resin is it's not gonna break. I know, right? Ever since there was Jerry Springer, it's just like everything's Jerry Springer, right? Do you guys remember when Jerry Springer first came out? I do. That's how old I am. I do. And it was like, I think I even remember watching the first few episodes. And like the first few episodes weren't as like, what's the word? Yeah. Remember? And then Steve. But they weren't as much like just fighting and arguing as like it came to be, right? You know? I remember the first time a chair was thrown in one of those shows, like definitely some funny stuff. Okay, so the other thing I do is I save, like, every time I get an order from London Drugs or something, I'll like save the paper so that we can wrap the parcels here. So that's perfect. Well, at least I got the one that's going to my mom finished. At least I got that finished. And I wrapped some of the other ones. And I really appreciate you guys chatting with me while I do this. I am gonna see if Wolfgang wants to finish that star tonight, but we'll see what kind of a day he had. You're right, Dylan. Like, I would like to rest and just actually rest. I just have a million things on my mind. Like, it's so hard to think about. I can't believe that I've lost like so many people in my life to like addiction. I just don't get it, right? I don't. That makes me really sad, and it makes me really like, am I just like, I don't know. Am I not doing enough for these people that are like addicted to substances in my life? Is that what's going on? I mean, I usually take the stance that like people gotta help themselves, right? Like I can't, you know, my dad was a big alcoholic, and it was like, even if I'd spent every day with him in my life, he was still gonna be an alcoholic. And there was many times when I was younger where he was like, kiddo, come and live with me. And like, I wouldn't go and live with him because he could be nice, he could, but if you weren't listening to like the story that he was telling over like a million times, sometimes it would be weird, right? Like, I don't know. Yeah, you know, when you can't put yourself. When I was younger, I found that the only way that I could really like relate to him, well, this probably wasn't the only way, but I was younger, and this is the way that I thought it was, like, by like, you know, partaking in his things with him, and then we'd have like this fun time or whatever. But like, was my life gonna be going anywhere? He's at school. I'm just gonna go, and I just wanted to do a live while he wasn't here because he's really excited about doing lives with you guys, and it is good for him to like build up his confidence and all that. But I have a hard time talking to you guys sometimes when he's here, so because he gets rowdy. So we might try and live later, because I want to finish that star. Like, I have these little string lights to put on the star. I'm gonna go and pick him up in about, as soon as I finish wrapping this parcel here, I'm gonna go and pick him up. He's off at 3, and it's 2 right now, and he can't ride the bus because he's too sensory for the bus, so I have to drive downtown and pick him up, which I'm fine with doing that. But it definitely hurts on the gas, but it's saving him. Like, the bus is crazy because there's no supervision on the bus, and like the kids are just like off school, they're like yelling and screaming. And I picked him up one time, and they had like taken his stuffed animal away from him, these 5 other kids, and they threw garbage at him, and one kid pushed him down and like ripped his pants, and I just, so heartbreaking when you pick your child up and they're just like, right? Like, so I probably not putting him on the bus again until he gets like, the sad thing is like, we come from a family, like, my family's strong. I'm just looking for a pen. Like, my grandpa was like really big. You guys always like, oh, everyone always has something to say about my arms or whatever. Like, my family's strong and Wolfgang's gonna be strong. And it's sad to me that one day, you know, like, I'm afraid about him lashing out one day, and it's probably gonna happen because he's gonna have had enough about the bullying. But like, right? So, mom worries. I'm full of mom worries all the time, right? He'll be okay, right? He is like, he's very kind, so yeah, I just hope he had a good day. He's got a Christmas concert to go to tomorrow. They're gonna do the Grinch. So, do you guys been watching any good Christmas movies? I recently downloaded the Tubi app. Have you guys checked that out? I got it on my, yeah, it's okay, right? There's quite a few good movies on there, I thought. All right, you guys, I got a package going. Okay, and then so if you're in Canada, I'm part of this like small business. Like, I've got a small business card. Really saves me lots of money. So if you're in Canada and you're mailing stuff all the time, yeah, Canada Post, small business. After, you got to spend so much money, but after you spend so much money, you start to save quite a bit on shipping, which if you're going to run a small business, super important. Okay, just tips. So this one's going to Quinnell though, so. Okay, and so for anyone else, I was trying to find Scrooged. I can't find Scrooged anywhere. If you guys find Scrooged on a platform, please let me know, because I really wanted to show Wolf that one. Yeah! One package down. Yes. But I couldn't find it anywhere the other night, so I gotta rock this piece of that one real quick. With Bill Murray, right? How was the one with George? I don't know who George C. Scott is. Should I know who George C. Scott is? So, and I noticed that Tricky Ricky's gone here, but, yeah, you guys, if anything, oh, I had a friend that used to, like, love those. His, like, favorite movie was, like, Saving Private Ryan. And we kind of fell apart over the years. We used to be best friends when we were in high school. And he was, like, remember me saying the other day, he, like, used to wear a trench coat before the whole, like, you know, shootings at school started happening, when you could actually, like, wear a trench coat. But you can't really wear a trench coat anymore because people make trench coat mafia jokes, right? Anyways. Yeah, well, you guys are the bomb, so at least I should watch Patton again. My friend Jeremy, he was always talking about Romuald. And he was like, the best battle lord of all times. I can't remember what his first name is. I feel like maybe he was Austrian. But on that note, like, I don't know how many times I've said on that note, in reference to pretty quick here, you guys. I'm going to start getting more into, like, we are going to do some, like, research about things when I do lives here. I just, thanks for sticking with me while we've just been having this stuff going on with the school, because it's really, like, things like this workbook, and, like, we've been watching lots of videos. There's lots of good videos online if you, you know. Irwin. Sounds about right. There's this whole, like, little spot series on YouTube. Yeah. How is my mental health? Well, my shoulders feel tight and I'm hungry, I guess, but whatever. We'll deal with it. It's going to be better tomorrow. On YouTube, like, if your child is, like, if you're having, they just have a lot of good, it's like a little spot series. It's like audiobooks, and it's like angry little spot, kind little spot, polite little spot. Yeah, I have mental health. I'm actually diagnosed with like 5 things. And yeah, I mean, I could do more videos where we talk about that, but I'm not a pro. I'm just a person that, like, lives with diagnoses. So I have a mood disorder, a generalized mood disorder, or depression side mood disorder. So that's why if you see me sometimes, like, I have ADHD. I have an eating disorder. I have anxiety disorder. I have, like, some sort of complex OCD thing or whatever, but I try not to worry about that too much, like, you know what I mean? It's okay. It's all right. Like, we're all special in different ways, right? Like, but thank you for that. Other than, like, the depression is hard, but I exercise. Like, that's why I make sure that we go out and we pick rocks, and we, yeah, just try to engage in things that keep us on the level. And I go to lots of counseling, and I've gotten really good at asking for help when I need help. And that is important. Like, just ask for help when you need help. I go for a walk. That's the best I got. Or shopping. Shopping therapy is also very good. Right? How many Santa presents do you guys think that I should wrap for him? How many presents is Santa gonna bring? Okay. All right. I feel like I got a good handle on that. Okay, so you guys, I kind of need to think for a minute here. So we're gonna shut this off, and I'm gonna get ready to go. Thanks. I would take you up on that. I guess I just feel stupid that it's always about, like, I feel like my problem is stupid. And I shouldn't say that, but I feel like my problem is stupid. And then I said it again. And I guess that's why, you know, everybody's like, you're not the only single mom in the whole world. Thanks, Wally. I appreciate that a lot. Appreciate that a lot. You guys have a really good afternoon too. You might see me make a star later. I'm excited about this cedar star. Hopefully it's cool. And this girl has given me some crystals that she wants me to put into a star and make some resin out of. Kind of want to show you guys that. And we did bring some rocks home the other day, but I just wanted to, I think I might download ChatGPT and pay the $20 a month, because it'll, like, identify them for me, and then we could talk about that, right? So, but if you guys don't see me, maybe you'll see me tomorrow if I don't go to work. This was a nice mellow one, hey? Okay, you guys are the bomb. Thanks for watching Christmas wrapping. Have a very good afternoon, okay? Bye.